Oh, you might
uh,
need it. You know you need it when you
yeah.
have a beautiful young woman put your headphones on for you.
She's not that young.
Hey,
Hey, baby.
Yo, Dom, wait. Hey,
Bye.
Dom, hey. Yo, Dom. Yo, Dom, over here. Hey, Dom, hey. Yo, Dom.
what's up, dude?
Good. With the kids playing, typical Wednesday night.
Really?
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night, yeah. Tuesday night.
Tom, you've got the Philly connect. Your Steve is from Philly. I was gonna wait till you came in to ask him.
Steve's not from Philly.
Of course I am. What are you talking about?
South Philly. He's from South Philly, Dom.
Oh, yeah, right.
South Philly in the house.
I always get you and Carrot Top mixed up.
Hey, Steve, how long you been doing comedy?
12 years.
And you never went to L.A.?
No. I got family in Burbank. I thought about it.
The scene in Burbank is pumping.
Is it or you're breaking balls?
Also,
You're breaking balls, aren't you?
did you at least announce him for the love of God? It's supposed to be a show.
Jamie
Gotta
Kennedy,
get
everyone.
together.
Jamie Kennedy. I'm sorry, Dom. Sometimes you don't like the intro.
He's got a lot of credits, man.
They didn't give me any
Judging by-
credit. Shout out, Dom. They didn't give me
Shoot,
any
Juice.
credit. Damn it. One of my credits is being on the Supreme Court of Comedy with Dom. Did you know that?
It was a just and humble experience. The only one I threw out was Paul Mooney. I go, yeah. How about this? Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious?
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah.
Wow.
Remember
No.
him?
Yeah, he's a legend.
I like to talk about people who died so they can't get me back. Is that weird?
Good strategy.
No,
Well,
yeah, it's smart.
until you meet them. Right?
I'm sorry. Do we wake you up?
No, I feel like absolute shit. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I was in Tampa all weekend and I don't know, I caught something.
Did you work the side splitters?
Yes, and your picture now is big right in the center of the bar. It's amazing, Dom. A huge picture. Well deserved. Yes.
I got a lot of pussy in that place. Right in my hand. It's twisted. You twist it like it's a prune or something. I love it. Let's do that again. Maybe a little raunchy.
So Steve, no, actually Burbank has a great club. It's called Flapper. But you should come out to LA because there's a lot of good stuff out here. And I was lucky enough. That's okay, guys. I'll take charge of the pod. I was lucky enough to do the Trop with Dom last week. And I mean, Dom, I'm still crying. Are you crying?
I'm crying with joy, and yet still with partness. I kept my room in there to hang on a couple of. This is where
Can I show you something?
Oh no, not now.
I wonder, did they implode the Trop yet, or is it still standing?
No,
it's still standing.
Look, Brian, look.
It's not going to. I wouldn't go to the pool now.
Did you tell them you were taking that?
They charged him.
Phone and I stole it. Now you think the Tropicana, it's still barely. They have like rotary phones in the place, right? So you didn't think they noticed, dude? I got a fine.
Did you pay it?
I had to pay it. $125, $125.
That's all right.
Piece of history.
Yeah, it's worth the souvenir.
And Dom, I went to Vegas since we closed it because I had a meeting. I know that's and our sign is still there with you and me on it, but the back of it, you guys will love it, is all being destroyed. So like me and Dom are peeking out through the apocalypse.
We're floating.
And it's like, I hope they don't take the sign down. I hope it's the last to go. It's a Hooters, me and Dom, and destruction.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
Those were the days, huh? Last week. Those are the days.
Last week.
Not like do punks what we did. We hit him from the floor under. We destroyed. It's the whole fucking place goes down. Sorry, I didn't mean to snap.
Sorry,
you snapped again.
Yeah.
But I just like the room is like, man, that was such a great room. And Murray, who's a legend, the magician, has given me a lot of history on the building.
You know, it's funny. His girlfriend left him for a more famous magician.
No.
Yeah,
Really?
Who trades magos?
No.
Yeah, she was beautiful, and she liked the guy that slid down the side of the building, as opposed to the guy whose head would disappear from his body.
Wow.
Yeah, you could have had that on the rebound. Woo!
Rebound.
What's my name? Rebound.
Why they breaking it down? Would someone buy it?
It's just on a whim. Yeah, it's gonna be a baseball.
Yeah,
arena.
That's
the
where they're
Oakland A's.
putting the
Yeah.
Oakland. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're moving.
That's
there.
crazy. They're turning Vegas into a sports town. That's wild.
Steve, it's so true. And
Yeah.
it's dude, they're gonna put the A's there, and they got the hockey community is. I went to a game. Packed. I'm not gonna say it's the Flyers, obviously, but the fans are rabid and the Raiders are rabid. You're right.
Yeah, everybody
can't-
in that stadium's got money on that game too.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I would think that it's more of the visiting team. It's a destination for them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. There's where are these people coming from? Are they Vegas locals? I wouldn't.
No. A lot of them are flying in, flying out.
That's what I'm thinking.
Like you said, people come there just because it's Vegas and support their team. But I do feel like SoFi has that because I went to a game there and I feel like it's just such an amazing Jerry world. And quite frankly, I think the Link is like that. I think Philly, since I have left, I've never loved the city more. That's probably a joke there. But because I appreciate so much of what it did for me, and I didn't realize it. I had to leave to realize how great it
Where'd you go to Bonner?
molded me.
What high school did you go to?
Boner.
I went to Newman.
That's hardcore. Did you play football?
I did.
What position?
I was a DN. Look at this scar.
He was a fatback.
Whoa.
Oh my God! Get your scar off our show.
Where's your what? Ooh.
Oh yeah, I do see that actually.
With the baby bite you?
Oh my God! Look at that.
Yeah.
That wasn't even from the game. That was going to your car in the parking lot. That's intense.
No, I played DN. We played Archbishop Wood in the championship, semi-championship, and I had the dude wrapped up in the backfield. It was 7-7. There was 2 minutes to go. I had the fullback wrapped up in the backfield. A lineman, the center, came around and put his helmet to push him forward and ran full speed into my arm. I heard a snap.
Oh.
I fall. The dude runs in for the winning touchdown. They beat us 13-7. Never played another play in my life.
I don't.
And now I'm a struggling stand up.
Yeah, I would have quit after that too.
I don't want to brag, but I was a ball player. I played anything. I mean, I used to go there and just like a suit and just start fucking punch people. I don't care. Because that's silly. I don't care. All right, you keep your brag fast over there.
That's what you did?
I was nuts. I didn't care. I fucking punch the shit out of a water girl. And I'm serious now.
Actually, I think cancel culture's coming back. I mean, No, we got a word back. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it.
No, you're allowed.
Yeah, definitely.
What time is it?
On the show,
You have 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I think we got back.
Well, some of us never give it up.
Yeah, I know.
What's that? Was it a roast?
Come on.
No, just lately I've been hearing more people say it. I heard on TV. I think people are saying it, and there's no.
A girl at the Improv last night was she was on the edge or something, but she was. Remember what's it called? The thing around the big. Sam, you mother. How much can I have to? Never mind.
What are you talking about, Dom? What was?
I don't know.
Yo, this pod is hilarious. Dom can't remember this. I'm sick as fuck, and Steve's got a huge.
Are you really sick?
I am, but it doesn't matter. I didn't know I was this sick, dude.
I got the thermometer, but the other one this goes up your ass. I don't know if you. Maybe after the show we'll talk. We have to take that off because it's big uptight about.
Oh, gee, right.
There's a lot more worse stuff than that. You ever miss a meal, Steve? That must be.
That's worse.
I lost 10 pounds, you ball breaker. What are you saying?
Oh, never call me a breaker.
I've been working hard. I don't eat nothing after 6. I don't drink anymore at the clubs.
Did you say I'm after nothing after dicks?
6.
Would you have an after dick?
Yeah.
Would you like an afternoon dick? You know, you big fag.
Oh, can we not put this on YouTube? I'm up for a couple of Disney Plus cartoons.
Who's this?
Are you really?
No, I'm joking again. You Brian liked that one. Dom, how you doing though? You good, buddy? I miss you. I love you.
I love you too.
You're on a lot of lineups.
What?
You're always out.
What?
You're on a lot of shows.
Oh, you're getting spots in LA, Dom.
Yes.
Who is?
You.
Your alter ego.
Excuse me, can we have the check, please? We'll split it up, see? We'll go Dutch. You never hear the Italian guys that, hey, tonight it's my turn. We'll go Dutch. Your girlfriend pays more because she didn't drink any alcohol. What a fun dinner.
Man, nothing bothers me more than that when they want 4 separate checks. If anybody on this show right now does that, I apologize that I'm being so judgmental. But man,
you're right.
That fires me to fuck. To avoid that, I pick it up.
I agree with you.
That's a good thing you try. We should go dinner tomorrow. I'll fucking eat my heart out.
That's the way we do it. That's right. I'm with you. Maybe that's a Philly thing because I'll pick it up too.
You know what? I wanted to take you to that club. It's all straight guys dancing their hearts out.
Where? What's it called? I
can't tell you. We have to do it. Just trust me.
Guys, when does the podcast start?
I don't know. I don't even know about it.
Everyone.
It's been started. We'll add an intro and an outro.
I know, Brian.
We'll let it roll.
I know, Brian. You're frozen right now. Everyone's frozen. Oh fuck! Oh, there you go. Okay, you're back.
Jane, when did you and Dom first meet?
It was a summer cruise, I think.
Yes.
I had a little pajama Jocko strap on with high heels.
Yes.
To ensure. Look at him. Me, my mother. It was
at the shuffleboard. It was at the shuffleboard, Jack.
Yeah. They don't make them like that anymore,
huh? I met him in the alley of the balcony on 69th Street.
What a very beautiful area, isn't it?
Gorgeous area to meet a young, older Italian.
What did you guys talk about on that first that first moonlit evening?
Talked about Todd Rundgren.
Yeah,
another legend.
He stole from him that fucking song. How's that song go?
Mommy's all right. Daddy's on that cheap chair.
Where is that song? Honey.
What song? What? I think we met at the factory, right, Dom?
I don't know. You were taller then. Remember the time we went canoe tripping?
Yeah.
I gotta lay down. I never laughed that hard than I laughed at myself. Oh God. I took my breath away. You guys are doing good tonight. They're good, aren't they?
Yes.
You decide between your alter egos.
I wanted to know how you guys first met. Was it in LA? Was it in Philly? Was it in Upper Darby? I don't know.
Probably.
I did my homework, Jamie.
I love that, Steve. Thank you.
I did my homework, cuz.
I love that. That's Philly, dude. Cuz not many people say that. That's a Philly. I never did stand up in Philly. I moved to LA and started. There was only one place, and Dom will know it, the Comedy Factory Outlet.
Yeah, they had that, and also the comic strip. No.
maybe you obviously know better than I, but my sophomore teacher, which I didn't realize this until later, was a comedian, but I didn't realize that all comedians usually are sub teachers, but he was a regular teacher. So he was my teacher, and he would come in and do some jokes, and we just thought he was funny. And then one day he told me his dream was he was going to be a comedian. He does 3 sets a week at the Comedy Factory outlet. So I was like, I didn't even know that was a possibility, like what that even existed of. So that was kind of my first, like, oh my God, knowing somebody that actually touched the microphone.
Now, is he considered a comedian?
I think so. I never really saw him after high school, but
Steve would know about that. I'm sorry. Steve would know not really being a real comedian.
Shots fired. Dom, he's a nice guy. Shows you a scar, and you go right at him.
Who's at him?
Yo, fuck,
Don't make him laugh too much. He's got a heart.
What subject did the teacher? You said it was a sophomore teacher. What
geometry.
I taught 4th grade.
Is that because that's what your reading level was at that time, Dom?
Can't you be nice?
I'm asking you.
Can't you just have fun with your? Why don't you just have fun with your friends? Oh, excuse me. You have no friends.
I didn't realize you get offended so easily.
Oh no! Why don't you pack up your bags and tell them about the dead Red or whatever his name, Kill Tony.
Oh yeah, Jamie. Brian, when we were in Austin, Dom was doing Rogan's Club out there. We went down there. I had a show at Cap City.
Excuse me, because I killed.
And Brian was down there for the week hanging out with us. He put his name in the bucket at Kill Tony. He never did stand up before. He's not a comedian. They picked him, and Dom was on the panel.
Eleanor too. Eleanor and Voss.
No,
I just walked up there and winged it.
Ate a huge dick, dude. Terrible. It was awful.
Really? Did the audience find out that you had Dom as a ringer?
Yeah,
but Dom, I mean, they didn't know. You know,
they
Dom
just picked you. They happened to just pick you.
Yeah. People.
Crazy.
Yeah, people thought it was fixed, but I mean, you know, I feel like Dom and Eleanor would have told me not to do it.
Yeah, Eleanor Kerrigan, Dom Irrera, and Rich Voss were on the panel.
Wow, you could. That was a beautiful stacked deck for you.
Yeah, well,
Philly and New York and New Jersey at its finest, right there. So what happened? So you had a rough set.
I had a rough set. The interview was fun though. I feel like I kind of held my own. He was a little mean. I felt like unnecessarily.
A little mean. He said he never saw anybody. He hated it. He hated it so much. Sad.
Why? Why
mean.
did you end up doing it? Good for you.
Yeah, Why not? I mean, you could sign up. You know, I mean, fuck it. Yeah.
So
you look great,
comedy, Brian. You're snooping around it.
I do. I love comedy. I mean, I produce several comedy podcasts and edit and shoot stuff for people. So
you don't look like you really have any talent. Do you have anything you really do funny?
Apparently not.
Damn, Dom.
That's hard. Life is tough. Can be tough when you're in that position. Look at him. Would you put heroin in your drink, or what did you used to drink? Something in your neck?
Meth.
Meth?
Meth. Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh my God.
You should watch the interview. We definitely won't play it, but if you want to see it,
I'll watch.
Yeah, 1.6 million views, I think.
Yeah.
Strong.
That's good. I mean,
strong,
man.
Yeah.
Strong
Dom
number.
is trying. You got to encourage him, Dom.
What do you think of the new wave of the industry? Everything's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Netflix.
Well, I think it's good for guys like you and Brian. Like there is no more gatekeepers. So if you can build your own crowd, that's the way to do it. This is the way. I'm lucky I'm a part of Legacy Media, but I got to play catch up with the new stuff.
Yeah. For sure.
So like I was telling somebody the other day, like probably when I met Dom was the early 90s. And I remember the Laugh Factory used to have a new faces night, which is like rare now. And agents come out and literally scout talent. And you would go against 8 other comics that to try to get a spot on Comedy Central just for 3 minutes. But like there was only one spot, but they were all amazing comics. But now I feel like everybody's, here's your spot, everyone's YouTube page and stuff. But I mean, it's obviously a whole new world. The business is totally different.
I used to do it in Montreal. And that was fun, and that was a big. More guys got gifts out of there than any place.
Yeah,
Tony Rock was nervous, and I thought, let me see what kind of camp. I'll tell you. I said, you see that girl, a beautiful girl, how bad she was, and stand up. I said, you couldn't be as bad as her, so don't worry. You can't. You're not that good an actor. She was so fucking stupid. But I tried to help him with a friend.
Do you remember who it was, Dom?
Oh God! Don't drop a name.
No, I don't want to give her a name.
He was real Philly over there. He wants name.
Did you ever do JFL, Jamie?
Yes. He's
done everything. He's fucking. He's polished, man. He's great.
Thank you, buddy. I did all of those festivals that try to get in, and like I said, there was gatekeepers, which part of me was really hard, but I really liked it because you were being picked, and then it was like all eyes were only on a few of you. Now there's a billion people, which is fine. Everybody deserves a chance, but it's just different. It's not like a concentrated system, but you can blow up without any industry help now, and I think that's very helpful to the artist.
What did all the Philly guys in LA, when you guys were all out there, like you, Saget, Dom, did you guys did you have like a Philly crew, or not really? Everybody was doing their own thing.
Well, I don't think it's funny because I mean, like Dom can speak on this too, but I don't think comedy, well, the world as the world as well, but really comedy wasn't a community like it is now. It was a community, but Dom knew all the headliners because he was a headliner. All the middle guys knew middle guys. Yeah. I was an open micer forever, so I only knew open micers. You didn't get to do those spots. And if you opened for someone like Dom, that was like a blessing. But then you got to know that circle. So there wasn't social media, there wasn't anything. So for me, I didn't really know Philly until later on, but Bob Saget was one of the first people, God rest his soul, to give me an opening spot. Him and Rick Overton, because I was known as an actor, but not a comic, and I had to get better, so I was middle for him.
What was the experiment? When was that? That was good. It's funny.
Thank you, buddy. 2001.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were really young.
2004.
Did you ever get?
For the Philly heads, I was the second person to ever shoot at the Link. I shot my show there, some pranks. The first was Donovan Mitchell, I believe, shot a Jiffy Lube commercial.
That's dope.
I know, and I was like, the Link just opened. It was incredible.
What was your first like bigger acting role? Do you think that kind of started it for you? Which one?
Played Hercules, didn't you?
Yeah, a young Hercules.
It's good. He did the cartoon.
I did the cartoon. I did a lot of commercials. I got commercials, and that helped. And then, Ellen DeGeneres show. I did her show when she was straight.
Oh,
everyone.
Wow.
Yeah, and I literally played the wacky neighbor. That was the thing you go out for, like the wacky neighbor that had 2 lines, and I literally was the wacky neighbor. I ended up doing 3 episodes, and she was awesome to me. I owe Ellen a lot. She gave me a big break, and then from there, people saw it because she had a big show on ABC.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I remember Malibu's Most Wanted was like huge when I was in high school. That movie was big. We
don't have any real opinions on anything. One of these guys for president. You know what I think? Fuck it. Let's run a buy.
Trump was in Wildwood last week.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Chaos. He was at Maurice Pier. He was getting ready to go on the Great Northeastern roller coaster. It was nuts.
Yeah.
My dad went down there. He was doing the mummer strut and everything.
Is your father is going to vote for him?
My dad's a big Trump guy.
Oh, for sure.
My dad. My dad's a big maniac.
What are you going to vote for? A skeleton? A mummy? You gotta vote for Trump.
I'm not talking. I'm just saying my dad. We don't need to talk politics. I'm just saying my father.
You talked about. You don't want to talk about politics. Dom talked about it.
No, we didn't leave that in.
Oh, now he's pulling back. Come on, Dom.
Hey.
Come on, Dom.
Wait, can I ask you, Steve? Because I often want to go back to the Shore, which I don't know, Brian, if you're familiar, but that's the pastime of the great Philly people. We all go to the Shore, and I want to know what it's like because I was in Atlantic City 4 years ago before right around the pandemic. No.
You want Margate. You want Margate. That's what you want. You want Margate or Longport.
Stone Harbor and Avalon.
Yeah, Dom's right.
No, I want to go to Wildwood because that's where I was. That had a lot of time, great times in Wildwood.
Trash.
It
was trash.
See how gigantic?
How about Ocean City?
Nah, you can't get booze there. I don't drink anyway, but
Ocean City's a dry town. Wildwood has bars, but Wildwood kind of turned into. I don't want to offend nobody, but it kind of turned into a little. There's parts of Wildwood that are kind of like
a little urban. Steve, is that the word you're looking for? A little urban.
No, it's just wild. Like New York's Coney Island. Like it's crazy, wild, nuts. What do you mean, bro? You're sick. Where's your head at?
All right, come on down, kids, down. All right, got 10 minutes more. Let's show them what we got.
10 minutes. We just got on the thing. My throat hurts.
No, I have to leave in 10 minutes. You can do whatever you want.
For what? You gotta go to the toilet.
No, I got that right here. If you know what I mean.
James, did you ever play the comedy club in Wildwood back in the day? That Dom used to. Dom used to play it.
Yeah,
what was it called, Dom?
The Little Banana. No, it was the ripe banana. It was one of the bananas.
Stop it.
No, it was it was different.
Ocean Bananas.
It was a banana club.
One of the banana clubs. Yeah, killed.
Bri, can you look it up? The Wildwood Comedy Club.
Casbah. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was right. It was right near the Brittany.
I bet you got stories for years on that spot.
Oh, it was great. It was so much fun. Like I knew half the audience.
Yeah. What did it seat, Dom? How many people?
I don't know, a little 250, maybe. I don't know. Why do you ask me for that now when I don't know it? They make a fool out of me.
He's looking at the numbers. Hold on.
All right, I'm sorry. I snapped.
It's not in the winter, right?
There you go.
No, it's not anywhere now.
There it is. There it is.
Oh my God, Brian with the pole.
Look at that classic shot.
Dude, that's incredible.
And look at Dom's red car parked right up front. VIP status.
Wow. Dude, what year was this?
1942.
This was 91.
It was there in 91?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was 91.
God. Dom, am I crazy to say that comedy has changed so much in the terms of like, I just can't believe all the different types of people that do it. Like I tell people when I started comedy, that was the year I really started comedy, 1991. That the only, like the young, sexy ingenue in comedy was me. Like comedy was a freak show. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, It was a freak show. The fact that Dom was a good looking guy was rare. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so now comedy is so many beautiful people in it. And that picture just takes me back to a different time. I don't remember anyone wanting to do comedy before. And I don't know. Is that for you, Tom?
Between, one my generation kind of started filling up the clubs a little, when Seinfeld and those guys came along, because when I was a kid, it was David Brenner.
Yeah.
Who else? There was like four comedians, like of our generation. I mean, there were the old guys, Milton Berle and them, and that was a big gap. There was no focus on comedy. Music was the big thing.
Steve Martin was he was the first rock star, but remember, one rock star of the 70s, a lot of working comics, and then Eddie Murphy was the rock star of the 80s, and then Dice late 80s, early 90s, and
Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby didn't do big venues like that.
He was huge, but he also, I don't remember him playing Madison Square Garden.
And then who was the 90s? Dice?
Yeah.
Stadiums?
Yeah.
No. He didn't do stadiums.
MSG multiple times.
The stadiums, an arena is Madison Square Garden. Stadium is where the Phillies play. It's a gigantic, way bigger than, and it's still big. I mean, very big. You know,
Played the biggest places comics ever played. Put it. So
what's his name? Does the guy? Another Philly kid. He's about 6 foot, 5 foot tall.
Oh, Kevin Hart.
Yeah, he does.
He did the link. He did the link.
That's nuts. What is that, like?
Nuts.
65,000, 75,000? Or something like that?
I think 80.
Wow.
Brian can pull it off.
Did you see him?
Do you think he did a lot of crowd work?
You
67,000.
37 FB9. Listen, dude, put a picture of the link next to bananas. Look at him, very different.
He did 53,000. That's how many were there when he played.
Kevin Hart?
It's incredible. Dom, you have to be Dom. You have to. What does your mind think when you see how comedy has just become rock star level? Really? I really want to pick your brain and ask you that. What do you think?
I just think that Jesus wanted to. He was a stand-up, you know.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, his clothing was. Well, I don't give a fuck. I mean,
that was his closer. I don't give a fuck.
Well, he cleaned it up, but you know, these kids come in here and they've never been in a theater or a comedy club. They do you know, arenas. No, big. Not. Who was that guy who was here? He was pretty funny.
We had Nikki Smiggs and Anthony Rodia. Dom's talking about how we had some guys who just got
like they got their
online.
A lot of the not particularly them, but there's a lot of comedians now that are starting with comedic content on their phone, and then they're doing clubs and then theaters. Like they're not micing it. They're not open micing it and getting passed and
at all.
Yeah, they're not doing it that way. They're
at all. Like they never touch a microphone, never stand in front of a person ever.
It has happened. Not the people we had on the show, but it has
people
happened.
We have on, I guess, have done that, but are good comedians, right? Like working, like actually worked, Steve, like those guys. Yep. Yeah.
But you know what? That's what I'm saying. How it's so different now. And like, there's a guy, I don't know, I forget what it was, but he was with a buddy of mine who's been doing comedy for 20 years. And my buddy was like, this guy's got 10 million plus on TikTok, but he's like, he knows he only has 3 minutes. So I'm bringing him around to work. But the guy really wanted to build an act. But
that's good.
He stepped in shit. But like, that's so wild. I mean, so like your first show is 1,000 people. That's insane. That's insane. That's amazing.
I mean, I think
I did 1.6 on my first show.
No, obviously we're old school, but you can spend a lot of, you can get on mics, and it's a different world now. I definitely think you have to go to mics for sure. You got to go and just work it out. Muscle memory.
It's a muscle. Yeah. 110%. You got to get on stage.
Yes.
That'll never change.
And you got to play a shitty show outside of Massachusetts in a bar. You got to get people mad. You got to, you know what I mean?
I feel like a lot of these internet guys, they get accustomed to making money quick. So they put a price on everything. So they won't do spots for spot pay, 25, 50, hit 6 stages in a night. They don't grind it like it is or was. They do it. They take a different approach.
I mean, if they're selling out.
Yeah, they work weekends and they make it their mic like that way. You know,
that's crazy. I wouldn't do that.
I'm not saying it's right.
Yeah,
but it's happening. You know.
But what nationality are you?
I'm Irish. Irish prick.
Irish prick.
But that's what Italians just say. You Irish prick.
Oh, that's not nice. I don't go that way.
So,
No. Not in this house. No.
Mick bastard.
Yeah, Mick bastard. That's another one.
Yeah.
Irish. You're Italian. Steve's Italian. Brian, are you Italian?
Yeah, partly. Yep.
All right.
Were you ever into the mummers, James?
I definitely have. Yeah, I definitely have had a quart of vodka with some orange juice. And you have a great 2 hours, and then you're behind on 15th and Broad, behind the dumpster, throwing your guts up. I've done that.
Yeah. 8:30.
Wow.
Yes, all night from your New Year's Eve party, from some bar, and then you go there, and it's like a 24-hour excursion. Yeah, I had some good times in the mummers. I really love the mummers. I went to Wawa. I was in Tampa this week, and I went to a Wawa, which they're really getting more and more now.
Yeah, Wawa in
They
Florida.
make cheesesteaks now.
They make cheese down. They make pizza, and it's not bad.
It's not good
obviously, I know
though.
that's a
Yeah,
crime.
it's not. Yeah,
It's not a
good.
crime. It's a crime to say to treat Italians from Philly, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible.
Yeah. Their sandwiches have gone downhill.
If you're in a pinch, but the fucking Wawa, I forget why you had. I don't know. I had a
Mummers?
pretzel.
The
I've had a
Mummers?
pretzel forever,
Uh,
and it wasn't terrible. And I was like, damn, this takes me back, bro. I need to eat. Like, I haven't had a good soft pretzel in a while.
How do they get pretzels all the way down to Florida? That's crazy.
I don't know, but here's something for you and Dom. I hope you like. On Melrose, a place called Philly Best just opened up, and they have Amoroso rolls, and I haven't tried it yet.
mm.
Yeah, Dom ordered us cheesesteaks when we went to LA to tape. There's a cheesesteaks. There's a cheese.
There?
I thought it was good. What's the cheesesteak spot, Dom? In LA.
I don't know. Maybe which one you were talking about?
Yeah, when we came out there.
Fat Sal's.
That's
Sal's.
it. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Fat
pretty
Sal's.
good.
Yeah. I
What
think
is
that's
this?
what
Got grease. Is that so wrong?
Yeah, I like a little.
No.
They got to be greasy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What the fuck's it? Where are you going after this? You gonna kill yourself? I laugh at my own jokes. Nobody's funnier. Are you on the road, like, or to come back and just
All the
do?
time. I just got back from Tampa.
You're not married or anything, right?
No.
Because there was this girl that told me she's asleep with you,
Yeah.
but I didn't know. You know, she's in
What'd you tell her?
Playboy now. You know what I'm talking about?
What month?
Independence Day, July 4th. do you know any girls that playmates or?
I may have met a few playmates. Yes,
Did you ever make it to the Playboy Mansion?
Often. I tell stories about it. It's one of the badges of honor, and I always try to. I'll probably get in trouble because I talked about it a lot. It was always a great time. It wasn't bad. It wasn't creepy. I mean, the numbers were stacked in our favor. That's not bad. It was usually like half his brother, Don Adams. You know who Don Adams was from Get Smart.
Yeah. Would you believe?
Yeah, Milton Berle's Ghost and about 50 girls. And then like a couple of young guys. So
were you regularly going, or it was like an invite only type?
Invite only, but have had 2 parties a year. He had Halloween and he had Midsummers, and those were the best parties of any party in town. And he rented it out a lot of other times. So other times he would go, but like Geico bought it or something. And I have to tell you, the freakiest I've ever seen it was when like normal people rented it out because they're in an office all day. So they get to the mansion and they went cray. But I mean, in a nutshell, it was very respectful. Everybody had a good time, and you saw everybody, athletes, musicians.
So you see how he had multiple girlfriends? I always wondered, were they allowed to mess around with other dudes while they were there?
Steve, I wasn't there for that part.
Oh.
I did the radio show. I don't know if it was on all the time, but They couldn't care less. They're fucking walking. Everybody's looking at the girls. And I'm up there, hey, being Italian in Philly, oh, no, they were like fucking care what I said.
I don't know. I don't think Hef liked that. I think they had to be loyal to Hef, but I think one of them got kicked out for sneaking a little side in there.
Oh.
Wow.
I don't know. Just think about that, Steve. It's gone now. Right now, they're totally redoing it. And it's
No, but I would think if for any single guy gets a chance to go there, what's ever going to elevate past that experience for any straight man? If they make it, like how many? You probably know how many times you've been there. You have
at least 10.
My God, God bless you, bro.
It was, and he was a gentleman. He had the best. He had at 2:00 the party didn't start. He brought more food, new catering, and a new line of booze, weed, whatever you want. You left at 6 a.m. and then you went to Mel's on Sunset and had some coffee. It was awesome.
Those were the days, huh?
I know, Dom. No phones, like no one. And if here's the clientele he had. If you went today, no one would bring a phone. They would keep it private because he brings it's. I'm of old, like I revere Dom and I had an amazing interview with a guy named Sid Croft who basically created the Saturday morning cartoon and many things. Mm-hmm. And the amount of stuff he told me in Vegas, there was just, you don't talk about certain things. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying we don't have to expose bad things, but there was a club, you know, you guys are Italian, you get it. Keep it within the family. But now everybody, you would fucking get exposed and you didn't even do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, fart wrong. I'll get in trouble for that.
Completely different world.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm glad I got the piece of it.
I think you got a big piece of it tonight because a lot of people didn't know that about you. You know, the inner suit, what we were going for was a core thing tonight. And thank you.
James, it was nice meeting you, man.
Hey. Great meeting you, Steve. I'll see you when I'm in Philly. We'll link up.
My man, for sure.
Yeah, it sounds like a
Dom. It sounds like Dom wants to watch the game. That's what he does.
48 minutes, Dom.
I can't have any joy in my life. I give so much. I can't just one. What about Dom? What would he do? You got the whole world behind you. I don't know what that
Dom,
means.
you come on my pod and will you be in person or no?
No. Why?
Even
If
I
you
put
live
you in a little wagon and pull you up.
You only do it for people to go there?
No, but I would like to have you in person because I like you.
I said we do one there. Have like a date. See how it goes. Don't get too excited. And the next time I take my shoes off, and who knows what's going to happen after that?
Yeah.
And in other words, no. Thank you for coming here, but you're not really here. That's the trick. See, this is all just. Don't get me started, but they're not really in there.
It's a simulation.
Thank you, you drug addict.
Guys, we got to do this again, man. I appreciate you having me.
Yeah,
thanks, Jamie.
You're
the
Love
man.
you, Dom. Yeah. Great meeting you, Steve.
Love you, brother.
Love you, Brian.
Yo, Dom, wait. Hey, Dom, hey. Yo, Dom.